All right, so first off, I want to congratulate Zach Borrego, who was fighting tonight at Dana White's Contenders Tournament. He made it to a place where not many people can ever really say they've been to. He's worked extremely hard. He's gotten this far, and it is only the beginning for him. I know he has a very bright future in the UFC if that's what he continues to pursue. Congratulations, man, making it this far. I know you didn't get the results you wanted tonight, but just keep working at it. If that's what you truly want to do, I believe you can do it. And just congratulations, man. Keep your head up high. Damn, dog. I feel like I did good, too. I feel like that was a good quality video right there. Alright, so as you may have just saw, I recorded a whole video, but I guess I didn't record the video. So I'm going to do it again. Now, the video was on anxiety. It still is on anxiety. I started the other video off by saying my type of anxiety, how I feel when I get it. And the better way to shorten it is I would say that first off, everybody gets and feels anxiety in a different way. No one person, when they have anxiety, feels exactly how somebody else feels when they have anxiety. But it is still something that everybody can get. And something that I believe most people get, because everybody can get nervous. Anybody can get nervous, and anxiety is a form of being nervous, however elevated to an extent, because when you're nervous, you'll think a little extra about something. You'll let a thought in a way run laps around your head until it's one of the only things that you think about. At least for me, that's how sometimes anxiety will work. As in, I'll be doing something, and it could be anything, honestly, but a thought will pop into my head that maybe I'm not doing enough, or that I should be doing something else, or that I should be doing something better. Or it can even be where you feel that you're not good enough for something, or that you are not good enough for someone. Anxiety can strike people in a multitude of ways, and it can impact people in a multitude of ways. Now, instead of trying to describe to you how I feel when I get anxiety, I'll rather tell y'all some things that can trigger my anxiety, and how now as an adult, I feel that it's something that can happen more often, especially compared to as a child. And I feel that can be because as a child, you don't really think too much about things. The world kind of just is, and you are living in it. But more as an adult, when you really start to comprehend what concepts are and what we do in our everyday lives, I feel that overthinking about things like that cause me anxiety. And it might be something, and I'm pretty sure it is. I say it might be, but I'm almost positive that a lot of people get anxiety for a lot of the same reasons, and it's everyday life situations that it is so engraved into us that whatever we are doing is important. Whatever we decide to spend our time in is important, and that we should be spending it doing great things. And although I do agree that is partly true, we should spend our time trying to do things that will better us as people and better the people around us. But I also don't agree to it to the extent where some will say that you shouldn't spend your time doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. And there are things that you can validly say, don't spend your time doing that. Arguing with people online, don't spend your time doing that. But something that can be as simple as gaming. There was a period this year where I wanted to do gameplay, record myself, edit and all that, right? But I got so unraveled in the idea of just making content and making gameplay, where I put myself in this box that I have to do it this way, that my videos have to be not only good, but I have to be good while playing the game, and I have to be entertaining. So much so to where it felt like, or I honestly felt that I didn't want to do it anymore. I was to the point where I would watch my own gameplay, I would watch my own commentary, and I didn't like it. It gave me anxiety because I was scared and nervous to post that stuff because I don't feel like I'm doing it right. I don't feel like I'm good enough. Now, I say this because recording, making content, and doing things that I feel can help other people not only escape their everyday lives, but help them want to improve who they are and improve themselves and the people around them. I want to do shit like that. I want to do things that can have an influence on people. An influencer for real. Someone who can help people help themselves, honestly. I'm not saying that because I feel like I'm smarter than people. I feel like I know more than people. I'm just somebody who's trying to be the best me and to live the best life I possibly can. And if I can help others live their best life possible, why wouldn't I want to do that? If I can make money doing that, why shouldn't I want to do that? I genuinely enjoy seeing people be happy, seeing people thrive, and seeing people just have a good time. Because when other people are having a good time, you feel like you're having a good time. And the thing that had been stopping me from posting video is, like I said, just that thought in my head that just surrounds itself in my head. That thought that once I post this, once this is out to the world, it's open to criticism. It's open for anybody to look at this and be like, oh, this person shouldn't be talking about this. This person shouldn't do this because of X, Y, and Z. Once it's out there, that's what it is. I can't stop that. I can't fight that. If someone sees me a certain way, that's how they're going to see me, because they have their own thoughts and their own opinions. But so do I. I have thoughts and opinions that I feel are valid. And I feel that, honestly, when I talk about things like this, when I can open up, it feels like a weight is lifted from my shoulders. Because, like I said, content is something that I want to do. Yes, I want to entertain, but I also want to talk about real shit. That's what I want this channel to be about. This is going to be, whether this is my main, now this is going to be my main channel because this is my everyday life shit. This is where I'm going to go to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Before I started recording this, I really was in a bad mood. I was upset and I didn't want to record this. But I had caught myself thinking the other day. It was a long day at work. I was on the phone with my wife, and it was one of those days where I wanted to kind of box myself in. I didn't really want to talk to a lot of people. I kind of just wanted to get home, chill for a bit, go to sleep, wake up the next day, hopefully. I had a headache. You'll have those days where you have a headache, go to sleep it off, you feel a little better. I wanted to have one of those days. I wanted to get home and just do nothing, really be nothing, if you feel what I'm saying. But on the drive back, while on the phone with my girl, I could hear in her voice where she's like, "What's wrong, babe? You sound like something's off. You sound like this." And I caught myself thinking, because I also catch myself thinking that, I want to be in better physical shape. I want to take care of my body. I want my girl to take care of her body, which we do try. We put the effort in. But there's days, where I'll eat extra, or I won't do exercise, or I won't commit. And it's one of those things where, like, you almost want your significant other to push you. But it's like, if you can't push yourself, why should you expect someone to push you also? Or how can you expect someone to be your motivation if you can't be your own motivation? The reason I am talking about this is because a lot of the times I feel that my girl relies on my energy. If I'm in a bad mood, she's in a bad mood. And I really didn't want to get home, be in a bad mood, and take her mood out of it, because it would have unconsciously taken her out of her mood. Like, she was while on the phone, I can tell she was having a good day. She was being energetic. And energy is contagious. If I would have gone home and just been gloomy, sad, and like, "Babe, I don't want to talk today, like, just one of those days, just let me chill," that just kind of, and although I have the right to do that, that would just kill the vibe. It's not something that I want to do, because I caught myself thinking, and I was able to take myself out of that mood. Now, I did take, an ibuprofen and stuff, but I was still able to take myself out of the mood to where I didn't get home and I was like, "Nah, I don't want to do anything." I was, talking. I was trying to be my best self. I was trying to just be my everyday self. I was trying to not be that Martin that's upset or that's trying to just get through the rest of the day. No, I wanted to be engaged. And anxiety is something that can really affect your mood. If something is in your head too much to the point where you start feeling down about yourself, you start feeling down about life, it can really lead into a spiral where one bad hour could turn into a bad day. A bad day could turn into a bad week. And that's just something that I'm at the point in my life where I don't want anymore. I don't want one bad hour to turn into a bad day to turn into a bad week, and then not catch myself recording or doing the things that I feel will lead me to progress in this world. I don't want to be doing that anymore. I don't want to be next week regretting that I didn't record a video last week. And now I'm in next week and I'm still trying to record and edit a video from last week because I didn't do it last week. I got in a spiral and I was like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I can't be doing that no more. I can't be doing that. I can't be doing the I'll do it tomorrow mentality. Now, something that helps me in my anxiety sometimes is, honestly, I like to clean. Now, there's a saying that is too much of a good thing isn't always a good thing, which is true. Before I recorded this, I had started cleaning a little bit. I was like, oh, well, let me make things look nice. Let me do this. Let me do that. But I also caught myself making excuses. I caught myself not wanting to record because I was nervous of everything things that I had just mentioned. I was nervous of recording myself. I was nervous of having to edit this and post it and then let other people comment on it. I'm nervous about that shit. But you just have to get through it. You just got to fight it. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what other people think. It matters about what you think about yourself and what you want to be in this life. And that matters because this is my life. No one else is going to wake up one day in my shoes living my life for me. I'm the one waking up next week, next year, if I'm lucky to make it to those periods in time. I'm the one doing that shit, not anybody else. So if I'm going to be doing it, why shouldn't I be doing it in the way that I believe is going to lead me to something greater? I truly do believe that I'm going to have a big YouTube channel one day. I truly do believe that I will one day be living the lifestyle that I want to live, and I will be able to raise the people around me, my friends, my family. I'll be able to help them live the lifestyles that they want to live. We only get to live this life once. Why shouldn't we live it fucking amazingly? Now, like I said, too much of a good thing isn't always a good thing. I was using cleaning as an excuse. I was using cleaning as a way to, I'll clean today, record tomorrow. But I can't do that. Although, yes, it is important to have a clean house. It is important to have a clean room. It is important to be disciplined and do the things you need to do before you do the things you want to do. But at a certain point, it's also, if you want to do it, if you really feel that you should do something, do it. Make some time aside. Now, this is something that I want to talk about in another video. I might just talk about it in this video. A hobby. I really do think everybody should have a hobby. Everybody should have something that helps them escape their everyday life, and something that they feel can lead them into a better day, can lead them into a better mood. I truly do believe that people should do things that make them happy, as long as they don't make other people upset, make other people sad, or put anybody down in another type of way. You should do things to strive to make yourself better and the people around you better. At least that's what I believe. Now, yes, I do believe in take a day off. Not all the time, but take a break. Don't work yourself to death, because at that point you're not enjoying yourself. Now, I can get into so many other things, but I do really want to keep this video about this specific thing, which is, again, anxiety in your mood. If you ever feel that you're getting anxiety, if you ever feel like you're getting in a mood that you don't enjoy being in, do your best to catch yourself. Do your best to just take yourself away from the situation. Take yourself away from what's going on at that moment, and just remember that at the end of the day, the only one that's going to feel what I feel at this moment is me. Now, yes, I do believe that when someone says, oh, I feel you, and they genuinely do feel how you feel, that's true. Some people say, oh, you don't know how I feel. No one can know how I feel. I can know exactly how you feel, because yes, you're feeling the way you're feeling because of a specific event that just happened, but you're feeling sadness, you're feeling grief, you're feeling embarrassed. That's something that I felt myself too. It might not, the same thing that happened to you might not have happened to me, but we both feel embarrassment. I've had a point in my life where something made me feel fucking stupid, and I know other people might have had that feeling before. So when someone does something that makes them feel stupid, when they make them feel sad, or when, something happens to them that makes them feel sad, I hate you don't know how I feel because you're not living this right now type of person. Now, yes, there is people, and I don't hate people like that. It's annoying, but when you're one of those type of people that believes, no, this is only happening to me right now, I feel like it's easier to kind of lose yourself in your own life. It's easier to let things bother you because it's happening to you. Things are happening to you. This bad thing happened to you. And to me, that's a bad way to look at life, because it it raises your ego and it raises your of self. It kind of separates you from other people, and although everybody should be separated because we are our own individual selves, it still separates you in a way to where you don't think that other people feel like you, think like you, or talk like you feel like you're in a different level from these people. And you shouldn't feel like that, because at the end of the day, we're all people. We all feel a certain way. We all feel. And I know I'm going on a tangent right now, but things that help me in my anxiety, I would say, would be things like writing, things like recording. Like right now, what I'm doing, although yes, I said I was nervous to do this, I love this shit. I love being able to speak my heart into this mic and then having to edit it the next day and then being able to post it and just feeling excited to post something. I love that shit. I'm scared because I feel that people are going to judge and people are going to see this in a different type of context or a different type of way than the way I'm seeing it or the way I want it to be portrayed. But it is what it is at the end of the day. And as long as I feel like I feel happy by saying this and I don't think I offended anybody, I hope I really didn't. If I can do this while also following those things, I feel good right now. I really do. I feel like I'm in a good space where I can end the video. Let me just tell you about those other things that I said. I love doing this. I love recording. I love reading. One of my favorite things to read is One Piece. If someone tells you, oh, you're reading that, but it's a comic book, who the fuck cares? You're doing something that helps you. You enjoy it, and that's fine. Whether you read books, books, manga, whether you like to watch movies, as long as it's not something that's getting in the way of your everyday life, if it's not something that's holding you back, do it. You should be able to do the things that you want to do. To finish off that list, I love to draw, I love to write, I love to paint, to make art, to talk to people. I love to hang out with my friends. I love to do physical activities. I love basketball, sports. I like to run. I like to do a lot of things that when all these things are balanced together, I really do feel like I'm living my best life right now. I'm at a point in my life where I can enjoy the things that I'm doing and really feel happy about my future and where I think I'm going. Now, I feel like that's a good place to end the video. If you like what you hear, like, comment, let me know about a time where you caught yourself feeling in a bad mood, not being your best self, and you caught yourself and you took yourself out of that situation. If not, let me know of a time that you didn't catch yourself. You kept going through that day, through that situation in a bad mood, and let me know the outcome of what happened throughout the rest of that day or throughout the rest of that situation. How'd you feel afterward? Was there a point where you're like, I probably shouldn't have said that, I probably shouldn't have reacted the way I did? Let me know about stuff like that in the comments below. Have a great day. Be awesome, people. If there's things that you want to do that you feel will really help you in life, and just even if it doesn't help you in life, if it's something that helps you escape your everyday life, if it's something that can help you feel happy and not bring down anybody else, let me know about things like that in the comments below. Obviously, only legal things. I don't want anybody telling me about any bad stuff they do, illegal shit that they do. And again, just if you like this, like, comment, subscribe. There is more on the way. Thank you for watching this video. I love y'all. Good night. Thank you again so much.